buddy. I'm wondering what the fender flare, they didn't even, look, people are talking about how the fender flares would eat up the paint. I should probably take them off. I don't know. It's not that bad. Ain't got no hot damn engine. That sucks. Alright. It is what it is. See this side, did it ruin? It's not that, I could buff that little line out. It's not dug into the paint. That's pretty good. I can dig it. Alright, let's see what the damages are. Damn it. Welcome to Byrne Automotive and Performance. Look at that. Man, this car looks clean. Alrighty then. Pretty cool deal there. Alrighty dudes, just doing a little detailing on the whips. Got this new Jeep here. Alright, washing it kind of sucks because it's got a lot of weird spot where water hides and whatnot. You know, I'm using a leaf blower and an air compressor to try to get, you know, all the water out that I can. But it seems to just hides a lot of water, and then later on you find it like this, and that really, it makes me really irritated. Okay, it just drives me nuts. All right, I gotta come back later with a microfiber and some quick detail, and it really sucks. All right, before it gets too dark, because I want to show you something. I'm washing the other hot damn truck. All right, really embarrassing. Okay, I blew up my engine. I did. All right, and I'll tell you how I did it. All right, this is what happened. The first go around, I blew up the engine and the transmission, so it needed to be rebuilt. I took it to Byrne Automotive and Performance. All right, they rebuilt the engine and the transmission and started doing the tuning deal with Flying Ryan Performance. All right, they worked together on that deal. All right, and they were getting it going, okay? And the owner of the shop asked me to temporarily take my truck back to storage so that he can move locations. He got a new shop, all right, with much better equipment, really cool stuff, a dyno, right, a lot more room, okay? The shop that he had before, there really wasn't that much room. He couldn't store my truck for a long period of time, all right? So he wanted it for a long time. So he asked me to store the truck. It could drive. I drove it home. It was fine storing the truck, okay? The owner of Byrne Automotive and Performance asked me to bring the truck back as soon as he got moved. A year later, I didn't make that happen. All right, I should have done that. If I would have brought it back, they would have made sure that it could have done a full pump. All right, doing little partial pumps and stuff like that wasn't hurting it. All right, it seemed fine. That's why I was thinking, hey, I'm okay. But I should have listened. Should have just brought it back, because if it would have blown up on their dyno, they would have fixed it. No charge. Straight up. All right, my transmission. All right, they put that sucker together a couple times. They made sure that it was going to do what they said it was going to do, which that was hold for a few times. It held once already. That's a lot of power too. All right, so this is what happened. I ran out of gas. Flying Ryan and Greg, the owner at Byrne Automotive and Performance, told me I needed to upgrade the fuel system. I did not. They patched it with a booster pump so that I could basically kind of just drive around, not do full pumps, not get crazy. All right, just to drive it, to go store it and bring it back. I didn't do it. All right, I'm embarrassed. But here, every piston, everything seized up, everything that could move seized. All right, everything that could move seized. Looks good here, but not so much here. Right? Wasn't hiding anything. Everything that could move seized. This had to be pounded out. This doesn't. Everything. So what happened was, pretty much ran out of gas. Right? Leaned out, got hot. This shit was shooting hot jet streams right through this piston. Every time it pumped up, it pushed a little hot jet of freaking juice right through it. All right, and all that non-metallic metal I was talking about in my other video. All right, guess what happened? That non-metallic metal was this piston here, pals. All right, and it got all through the oil and it seized everything. The cam seized, everything bent, everything broke. The engine is completely done. All right, that's all there is to it. All right, made a mistake. All right, I slept in my bed. I gotta make my bed. I made my bed. I gotta sleep in my bed. However that saying goes. All right, yeah, I'm pretty agitated with myself. Now, something pretty wild. I probably could have got all this done, taken care of for free if I was a loser, because I could have pretty much, the owner was telling me that it could have been his fault. I was like, nah, it's not. It wasn't your fault. This was my fault. Definitely 100%. I knew it right when it happened because I was the one that didn't take it back. Now, if I would have taken it back and they would have made me a promise, then yeah, different story, but that's not what happened. I went out, I did my own thing, and this is what happens. This is where I land. All right, I need all new again. Maybe we'll be back bigger and badder by the end of this year, but I ain't making no promises. I'm not the type of dude that makes a bunch of promises. I didn't make any promises about my turbo system, although it did work out better than we all thought. All right, a lot of dudes didn't even think it would work. All right, I'm just happy it worked. I'm happy about the little time that I ran. All right, I'm not too sad about all this. It's just gonna burn a hole right through my pants pocket. I don't have a wallet anymore because that thing burnt out. Okay? Don't have a bank account. They don't allow me to have one anymore because I burnt that out. Yeah, pretty good deal. So yeah, truck's right back getting rebuilt by the same people, tuned by the same people, but this time they're not giving me the truck back until it's ready. And they did tell me transmission will only last 4 to 5 more quarter-mile pumps estimated. So, all right, they're not, hyping me up or nothing, They are on the engine part. They're like, the next time this ain't happening, for sure. I believe them. That's because they're not going to give me the truck back until it's done. It's really weird. I was looking at this thing on the side of my truck. I'm like, is it one of those little tree worm things that's going to jump off and and I thought it was a worm for a second. That was, look, sometimes I weird out. All right, but not all the time. Yep. Lessons learned. I'm not going to make any excuses. During all that time, I had a lot of stuff going on with family. I was trying to adopt my nephew. I was trying to help family. Got in a hurry. All right. Hot damn hell yeah, y'all the baddest. Not much more I can say about that. The engine is totally destructoed. Pretty much unusable. It is what it is. And until next time, pow, get some.